Hey everyone, and welcome. So, are you thinking about the 2026-27 school year and maybe transferring your child within Prince George's County Public Schools? Well, you are in exactly the right spot. We're going to break down everything you need to know step by step so you can make the best choice for your family.
All right, so you're considering a new school for your kid next year. And let's be real, looking at the transfer process from the outside, it can seem kind of overwhelming, right? But don't you worry, we're going to make this whole thing super simple and clear, so you can handle it like a pro.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll cover when the transfer window is open, the difference between current and new students, how to submit your request, the most important first step you got to take, and we'll finish up with a handy little checklist. Let's dive in.
All right, first up, the transfer window. And believe me, when it comes to this process, timing is everything.
Okay, you might want to grab a calendar for this. The window to get your transfer request in opens bright and early at 9 a.m. on Monday, April 13th, and it slams shut on Wednesday, May 6th. That's it. That's your window. Everything has to be done between those two dates.
And I really want to stress this deadline. The window closes at 11:59 p.m. on May 6th. I mean, 11:59, not a minute later. If you submit at midnight, nope, too late, it will not be accepted. Seriously, do not wait until the last minute on this one.
Okay, moving on to part 2, current versus new students. This is super important because how you start this whole process really depends on one simple thing. Is your child already in a PGCPS school, or are they brand new to the district?
So it really splits into two different paths. For current PGCPS students, you've got the easy route. You just log into your ParentVue account, that online portal for parents, and submit your requests there. Simple. But if your student is new to the district, listen up, because there are a few extra hoops to jump through. You have to first create a ParentVue account and get a student ID, and only then can you ask for the transfer form.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Section 3, how to actually submit your request. Now, since it's pretty straightforward for current students, we're really going to focus here on the step-by-step for all you families who are new to PGCPS.
Think of it like a three-step mission. Step 1, you've got to create that ParentVue account online. Step 2, once that's all set up and activated, you'll get a student ID number for your child. And finally, Step 3, you take that shiny new ID number and use it to email the district to get the actual transfer form. Now, when you write that email, and the address is student.transfers@pgcps.org, you have to include 3 things, no exceptions. You need your child's full name, what grade they'll be going into, and of course, that new student ID number you just got.
Okay, we're at Section 4 now, and I need you to lean in for this one. This is, without a doubt, the single most important step in the entire process. Seriously, before you do anything else, you have to do this.
This comes straight from the official PGCPS guidelines, and it's the golden rule for all of this. It says we cannot approve transfers to schools at or over their state-rated capacity. That's it. It's a hard and fast rule, totally non-negotiable. So you're probably asking, what on earth is state-rated capacity? Well, it's just a fancy way of saying how many students a school is built to handle. To put it simply, if a school is already full, you can't transfer in, period.
So what does this mean for you? It's simple, but it's crucial. You have to check the official PGCPS list of schools with available space before you even think about submitting your request. And here's the kicker. That list gets updated every single week. So a school with open spots on Monday might be full by Friday. My pro tip, check that list one last time right before you hit that submit button.
Okay, let's wrap this all up with Section 5, your final checklist. This is where we boil it all down to the absolute essentials to make sure you get this done right.
So let's run through it one last time. First, your big action item, submit your request. And the deadline for that is 11:59 p.m. on May 6th. Don't forget. Second, what do you do first? You check that school capacity list. Remember, it changes weekly. And finally, if you get stuck or need more details, where do you get help? Head straight to the official PGCPS webpage. It's your best source of info.
And there you have it. That's the PGCPS transfer process broken down. You know the deadlines, you know which path to take, and you know the most critical step to check off first. You are totally prepared. So the only question left is, are you ready to take that next step for the 2026-27 school year?